Hello and welcome back to the Maccadam's Conlink. I'm Oshi.
Hi, I'm Silas.
It is time for the episode I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Mostly because I've been
Oh,
saying
she's
for
all
a
time
while, like
favorite.
I was gonna say, this has been the episode of like, no, Wheeljack and Ratchet. There's one episode. You gotta wait for it. This is the wait for it.
This is the wait for it. What is
This has
this,
been the wait for
Hamilton? I'm so sorry.
it.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
2016 Tumblr users for bringing up Hamilton. Oh no.
I had a coworker ask, like, you guys still use Tumblr? Like, talking to me, my coworkers were like, yes, of
Yes.
course. You're not? Like,
I just
seems like a loss for you.
I was looking through my likes the other day and I realized you can now sort by your oldest as opposed to your
Mm-hmm.
newest. Guess what my oldest liked thing is on Tumblr?
Oh God, what?
It's a Destiel fan fiction. From my supernatural phase.
Oh gosh.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Actually, no, I'm
At least
curious
for
what
his
my
oldest
first one
years.
was. We're gonna get to take a mini detour here.
The second one is an incorrect quote that says, "You, Netflix and chill. Me, an intellectual. Fluff and die."
So my first one isn't really my first one because, fun fact, for the longest time, my Tumblr on my phone did not work properly. When I say it didn't work, anytime I liked something, it didn't save for whatever reason. Um,
Oh no.
so it wasn't until last year that it actually started. I liked things and it kept them. It didn't just disappear as soon as I scrolled down. So the first one I
That's
have
crazy.
is a Pixel and Zane fan art.
That that is very on brand. Why is there so much Destiel fan art? Oh my god. Was I okay?
Probably not.
Definitely not. But like, why is there so much? Why is there so much? Oh, that's a smut fic.
I'm concerned at what my most recent liked thing is because all I see is the person that posted it. Okay, it was fine. Okay. Do you
Mine
I don't know
is
if this
definitely a
happens to
Bloody
you.
Mary comic.
I was gonna say, do you have like certain people that like you know their icon, you know their username, and you know that when you like something, it's like, hang on, is this gonna be a normal one or a
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. 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 Oh, this is terrible. It's never ending. There's so much. There's so much. What am I supposed to do with all of this? Oh, that's God, I was a child. Why was I liking all of this? I'm curious to see what my next interest was because I don't remember what came after Supernatural. I know at some point Criminal Minds was in there. Oh, there's the Jerry. That's what it was. Interesting. I don't remember liking any of this.
I personally think it's funny that like for the longest time, Tumblr was like the app where like you accidentally came across a bunch of 18 plus crap. I'm like, guys, they
Yeah.
don't even let you do that. You can barely get away with artistic nudity, like partial artistic nudity. You can barely get away with that in certain cases.
Yeah. Yeah, Tumblr has not. They should bring back porn.
Honestly, fair. Because now
That's what
that.
I think.
Do you want to know what's the only place that NSFW artists really can post?
AO3.
Yes, but also fucking Twitter. No one likes that shit. Everyone hates that shit.
Oh,
No one's like, oh
this is
yeah,
why.
let me purposefully use Twitter. Ugh.
Yeah, really. We're back to Destio. We got a little bit of Dreary and we're back to Destio. Wow, this is all like sad shit. I really wanted to
Meanwhile,
care
just
out,
got a.
didn't I?
I was gonna say. Meanwhile, I just found a comic that ends with a bird in a bow tie. Look at him.
As it
He's such a
should.
distinguished gentleman.
That's so cute. Is it a Xerophil?
No, it's more time.
Oh, yay. Ugh.
This okay, you'll find this hilarious. Well, I'm gonna say this quick and we'll try to get to the episode. But this character's name, like his human name, is Gilbert, and he
Mhm.
has a bird that he calls Gilbird.
That's so cute.
Like, oh, it's the cutest fucking thing. I always, for some reason, I think it's really funny that a couple, like several of the countries have like animal friends. France has a bird named Pierre, and I don't know why a bird being named Pierre is so funny to me.
That is hilarious. That is just straight up hilarious.
Meet Pierre.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings is coming after this. That's what I expected. It's all the Legolas and Aragorn shit. Oh no. I forgot about that. I forgot about that phase. That was the thing. Oh,
All right, episode. Here we go. Okay, so oh my gosh, it put me back to the top. How dare you? Okay, so
but
officially, this episode is season 2, episode 14, Triage. Uh, Aired May 19th, 2012, 8.4 out of 10. I think it deserves higher, but that is entirely my bias, and I'm aware of that. So we keep
I
that in
also
mind.
think it deserves higher. That was very good.
I win. um, the summary says Ratchet must learn to cooperate with the impulsive Wheeljack to obtain a powerful weapon, which Soundwave and Laserbeak are also after. Close enough, I suppose. You kind of missed the big plot point that they decide to go with, but whatever. That works, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, whatever.
Um, the episode starts with a recap again. There's this many relics, and we need to split up and find them. Da 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 da. Whatever. Ratchet is not happy about having
Yippee,
to
yay,
partner
woohoo.
with Wheeljack, but here we are. Suck it up.
Correct.
um. So the episode officially starts, and all we see is Wheeljack just throwing a grenade around, just tossing it up and down like he's holding a baseball, and not an explosive.
Yeah, bro's a little insane.
Just a little.
Do
I know
you
that he's
want to
probably being
die
safe, but
today?
like, come on, dude. That's a bad idea.
But also, is there really any safe way to throw a grenade in the air and catch it multiple times?
This is very true. Probably
I
not.
feel like I think not. I think not. Eh. Oh, my hip. My hip is
And at least
cramping.
it wasn't real. At least it wasn't a character who what they showed the character to do was to pull the pin with their teeth, which you can't do. I would like to point that out really quick. You cannot pull grenade pins with your teeth. You will break your teeth. But what they were supposed to do is do that and throw the grenade, right? Somehow these
Right.
dumbasses got it backwards. They pulled the grenade and threw the pin.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They were fine, but like, what the fuck? How do you mess up that badly?
Was this real people or in a
No, I was
show?
saying this is a character. Show.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank God.
But you're just watching, like, how did you mess up that fucking badly? Like,
Yeah, that's bad. That's real
what?
bad.
God. Anyways. So, Ratchet shows up.
Blow off their faces.
And
Whoa,
the first
that's
thing
gay.
that Ratchet does is lie to Wheeljack's face immediately.
Of
Immediately lies.
course, why not?
Because Wheeljack's, oh, you needed some backup? Ratchet's like, if you must know, uh, Optimus thinks you need my supervision. Definitely. That's what he said. Trust me about that.
That is 100% what happened. Optimus confirmed. I just broke my fidget cube.
Boo. No.
I think I can fix it. I think I can fix it.
And then we get
I
one
fixed
of
it.
the best interactions that these two ever have. I'm just going to read it verbatim. Wheeljack says, I'll be sure to be on my best behavior, Doc. Don't call me Doc. Whatever you say, sunshine. Hilarious. Love it. Perfect.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Perfect line. Oh, now see, now I'm imagining terrible things because my soul doesn't want to be happy. Imagining,
Terrible
are you dead?
things.
Okay, you got up. I didn't see you get up. I just saw you kind of flop out of frame, and I thought maybe you fell on the floor.
What horrible things that come from
Uh,
that?
I'm imagining Wheeljack straight up dying, just
Oh
being
my god,
like
of course you are.
calling Ratchet Sunshine as he's dying.
God damn it.
Ratchet being like, "No, fuck you."
No! Fuck you.
So there you go. Now you get to think about that too.
Yay! I'm so happy. Let's see. So gets called Sunshine, and he just fucking like, oh, this is gonna suck. I don't want to do this.
Like, it's like, fuck this guy. Fuck my life. Fuck Optimus.
Fuck
Like, I
my
hate
fucking
this. I hate all
Chungus
of this.
life.
Yes.
I
Now I
know
really
that
want to
they needed.
disassemble this fidget cube.
I know that they needed the ship for like talking time and plot reasons and crash whatever, but still I feel like you guys could have met up closer to the actual coordinates considering the
Yeah,
coordinates.
they really decided to go as far out as they possibly could and then fly there.
Yeah, I don't really get it at all, except for the fact that it was for plot reasons and I know that. um
Yay, plot reasons. Ugh.
the time in the ship is spent just re-explaining that there are more coordinates in the Icon database, but the Autobots only have access to these four. They still need the rest of the database if they want to stay ahead.
Right.
So again, Wheeljack calls Ratchet Doc, and he gets mad about it. And then I ask myself, is Ratchet a doctor? Because he's always called a medic, which literally just means that he works in medicine, which is that's so helpful. That's so helpful, guys. Like, what if, yeah, I know he works in medicine.
Yeah.
No shit. I need to know where, how. Come on.
Where and how? Yeah, because like when you think when I think of medic, I'm thinking paramedic or army medic. Those guys are not doctors.
They're
They're
not.
not.
And like
They're not. They're
later
very
in the
good at what they
series,
do. They can keep you alive, but they are not
right, their job is to keep
doctors.
you alive. But like again, later in the series, another character like usually refers to him as doctor. Just doctor, not like anything else, just doctor. Like, is he one though, or are you just calling him that because he's a medical professional?
Yeah, that seems questionable.
We know that in most continuities, Ratchet is the chief medical officer.
Right.
So, like, there would be an assumption that that could be a doctor, but also with the war, who knows that they didn't just end up with like a radiology intern?
Yeah, radiology intern. That's funny.
Can you imagine? God, you're stuck in the apocalypse. Your only medical personnel is a radiology intern.
That um you'd be
God.
dead. That wouldn't work.
You'd be so dead.
You're more likely to have a veterinarian because they're used
Like,
to avoiding,
exactly.
bites and scratches and such things.
This is no offense to radiology interns, but in the case of the apocalypse, I'm
No,
going with the
fuck radiology
veterinarian.
interns. Fuck all of them specifically.
Where are my
I hate them. I hate
scans?
them all personally. Every single one of them. You're terrible. You're a bad person, and you should think about that. For legal
uh,
reasons, this is a joke.
and also because I don't think you have anything personally against random radiology intern.
I don't know a single radiology intern. Not one. I don't think I've even been
uh,
to a radiologist.
I
That
mean,
might be
if
a
you've
lie. I
had,
did have breast tumors.
I was gonna say, if you've had an X-ray, then like probably you have.
Yeah, I've had many.
Yay, we love breast ultrasounds. They're not at all weird.
They're super fucking weird, dude.
They're so weird. And they'll talk to you during it too. And you're just like, okay, well, I guess we're doing this.
Like, yeah, like full on hands on the boobs, just chatting away. I'm like, I know this is like
Yep.
your day job, but also this is
This
really
sucks for
strange.
me.
So can we not talk about like your other patients, please? Or the density of my breast tissue? Like, I don't need to know that.
You do need
Stop.
to know that, unfortunately. I
I
hate to
do
tell
need to
you that
know
is
that, but I
important.
don't want to know that. It's okay. I don't have any anymore.
True.
It's just
Okay,
muscle.
so
There's no skin. They took my skin too. It's just straight muscle.
they took my skin.
They took my
Um,
skin.
so they're in the ship, they're talking, and it's up like Ratchet makes sure to establish he is extremely capable of fighting.
Yeah.
I proved my mettle in the war for Cybertron. To which Wheeljack
Okay,
then calls him
Ratchet.
champ, which like, ouch.
that that is worse than being called Bud. Champ
Yeah,
is worse.
yeah,
It's
but
it's boss. Boss is good. Chief
yes,
is okay. Chief is best. Boss is good. Bud is not good. Champ
yeah.
is bad.
Champ
This
is
is
like,
my
yeah, okay.
yeah, okay, yeah. This is my analysis of male culture.
Analysis
my
of
one of
rant
my
post. That's
friends
funny.
one of my friends calls me Bud. I'm like, I don't
Oof.
know what this is about, but he's also 23 and I'm very much not old. So, I don't mind it.
Dude is just kind of universal.
Yeah, yeah. Dude and man are just like
Yeah.
chill.
Neutral.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, okay. Dude is chill, you're a guy. Man is formal, you're a guy.
no, but
Yeah, being
actually,
like thanks, dude is like yeah, thanks for that. That was nice. Thanks,
yeah.
man. Is like thank you, boss.
I extend
Bro,
my
bro
eternal
is
gratitude.
yes. Bro is slang. Blorbo
Blurbo.
words. Blorbo. Yeah, that. I was gonna say blorbo in law, but that combination of consonants and vowels didn't want to come out of my mouth.
That law. Love that. Blurbo once removed.
Yes. Blorbo once removed.
Okay, okay.
Guys.
No, I made that same sort of joke of like, no, don't look at me to the coworker who got me into it. To which he immediately said, like in a jokey thing, like, no, don't look at my yowie. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're right.
We are at work, my guy.
We're at work. No one at my work cares, to be fair. No one gives a fuck. The thing is, most of us are
Everyone at my
college
work is
students,
are
so
normies.
ew.
That's true. Actually, that's a lie. Not everyone are normies, but the other weird people are like real fucking
Different types
weird.
of weird.
Yeah. There's this one guy who like was fully homeschooled and this is his first job and attempt at social interaction and he's an interesting guy. On like
I'd imagine so.
he's grown on me. At first I was like get the fuck out of here, but now he's chill. He's okay. And he's like kind of good at his job and not but he'll do it. You don't have to tell him exactly what to do and exactly how to do it and do all of that every single time you ask him to do something. That was targeted at another employee. It was
I could
very
tell. I
targeted.
could very much tell.
Yes. Fucking hate that. I fucking hate that guy. Fucking hate him. I don't know
One
how
last
he's a
thing
member of
before
society.
that's real. I have a couple of coworkers like that. Real quick before we get started, I have a funny. This is funny to me at least. So,
I love the funniest.
if anyone ever asks me, like, did art school affect the way you do anything? At first, it's like, I don't think so. And then I realized recently, any comic or video that I have made all gets fucking thumbnailed. Oh, there's a third one. All of them.
That's incredible.
I have
I've
thumbnailed all
just
the fucking Hatalia bitch ass videos that I've been making.
That is hilarious. That is very funny. That's good. I've been reading every single Bloody Mary comic that comes onto my dash. Do you know what Bloody Mary is?
The like the myth or a different thing?
A different thing. It's a ship
Then no.
name. It's a ship.
Oh,
Yes.
of what?
Have you seen Project Hail Mary?
No, that's why.
Okay. Have you seen Iron Lung?
I should. I want to watch it because it's Markiplier's movie, but also it's horror, and I don't do well with that, and we know this.
That is fair. You will not do well with it. But
No, I knew that.
the
Whenever we
the
talk about the
the
fucking
the sh-
amount of blood in that movie, I was not gonna do well.
it is an he is in an ocean made of human blood, so that
Yeah.
doesn't help. Yes, Bloody Mary is the ship between Simon from Iron Lung and Ryland Grace from Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
Basically, they brought back Jack Frost and Hiccup Haddock, and now now it's Bloody Mary.
You know, weirdly enough, I've been seeing more videos of the How to Train Your Dragon, Jack Frost, Rapunzel, that whole Merida thing
Yes,
come back up, and I'm
yes,
like, oh my
yes,
god, it's like I'm in middle school
yes,
again.
yes. It's because of the reawakening of uh crossover ships because of Bloody
Yes.
Mary.
Oh my god, people need more crack ships. I know we've talked about this on the on recording before, but still, I'm glad we're getting back into that, honestly.
Yes.
But also, is that like I understand like Hiccupadic it is Hiccupadic Jack Frost. Is that not just shipping Markiplier and Ryan at that point?
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. There is also that. Markiplier is aware of Bloody Mary too.
of course he is.
This is all Tumblr lore. I don't actually watch Markiplier videos. Although recently I have been watching some of his older Let's Plays. But
They are fun to watch, I will say.
yeah,
I
yeah.
personally
Just
prefer
in the
watching
background of doing
Daz.
things.
Fair.
Fair.
Do you know about Daz games?
No.
I'm gonna send you a video later of clips because he says very us type things. Let's go with that.
Yes. I
Out of pocket and
watch
strange sounding.
YouTube YouTube gamers while I play Minecraft.
Nice. All right, I'm so excited for this episode. Let's fucking go, dude. I've been waiting for this.
This is a brilliant episode. I love this episode.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hello
Oh,
and welcome back to
I
the
got a
Maccadam's
text from mom.
Comlink. I'm Ocean. Oh,
Sorry.
you're good.
I just remembered that if I don't do it right this second, I will forget, and it's about my needles, and I need those. Oh, but if I do
Fair
it right
enough.
this second, she's gonna text me back and ask me which needles, even though I'll tell her which needles. So never mind. I'll do it later.
Hi, Ty.
Hello. How's it going?
Yes, how is it going?
I do appreciate that. Hello.
He says, how's it going?
It's 112.
Holy fuck. That's too many.
But I didn't have to shovel my walkway or
That
put down
is
salt.
true. That is true. However, that sounds
I did
painful,
steer the
and
back
I
of my
hate it.
legs off on the car seat leather. But who needs that skin anyway?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, it's so sweaty.
That's terrible.
Anyways,
That's
love you guys.
terrible.
Have fun.
Love you, Mom.
Bye.
Oh, I will remind you of the needles when we finish. I'm gonna write it down actually,
Thank you.
because
Oh,
then I'll
that's so
forget.
nice of you. Thank you.
I was gonna say because if I don't write it down, then I will forget to tell you, so you don't forget. I'm just gonna stick it on my computer. There we go.
Real. Yay.
Okay. Hello and welcome back to the Maccadam's Comlink. I'm Oshi.
Hi, I'm Silas.
It is time for the episode I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this for a long.
Okay.
I was gonna say this has been the episode of like, no, Wheeljack and Ratchet. There's one episode you gotta wait for it. This is the wait for it.
This is the wait for it. What is
This has
this,
been the wait.
Hamilton? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
2016 Tumblr users for bringing up Hamilton. Oh no.
I had a coworker ask, like, you guys still use Tumblr? Like, talking to me, my coworkers were like, yes, of
Yes.
course. You're not? Like,
I just
seems like a loss for you.
I was looking through my likes the other day and I realized you can now sort by your oldest as opposed to your
Mm-hmm.
newest. Guess what my oldest liked thing is on Tumblr?
Oh God, what?
It's a Destiel fanfiction from my supernatural phase.
Oh gosh.
That's bad. That's really bad.
One was we're gonna take a mini detour here.
The second one is an incorrect quote that says, "You, Netflix and chill. Muffin die."
So my first one isn't really my first one because fun fact, for the longest time, my Tumblr, anytime I liked something, it didn't save for whatever reason. Um
Oh no.
so it wasn't until last year that it actually started. I liked things and it kept them. It didn't just disappear as soon as I scrolled down. So the first one I
That's
have
crazy.
is a Pixel and Zane fan art.
That that is very on brand. Why is there so much Destiel fan art? Oh my god. Was I okay?
Probably not.
Definitely not. But like, why is there so much? Why is there so much? Oh, that's a smut fic.
I'm concerned at what my most recent liked thing is because all I see is the person that posted it. Okay, it was fine. Okay. Do you
Mine
I don't know
is
if this
definitely a
happens to
Bloody
you.
Mary comic.
I was gonna say, do you have like certain people that like you know their icon, you know their username, and you know that when you like something, it's like, hang on, is this gonna be a normal one or a
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. 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 Oh, this is terrible. It's never ending. There's so much. There's so much. What am I supposed to do with all of this? Oh, that's something I didn't want to see. That's, yeah. Uh-huh. Thank you for that. God, I was a child. Why was I liking all of this? I'm curious to see what my next interest was because I don't remember what came after Supernatural. I know at some point Criminal Minds was in there. Oh, there's the Jerry. That's what it was. Interesting. I don't remember liking any of this.
I personally think it's funny that like for the longest time, Tumblr was like the app where like you accidentally came across a bunch of 18 plus crap. I'm like, guys, they
Yeah.
don't even let you do that. You can barely get away with artistic nudity, like partial artistic nudity. You can barely get away with that in certain cases.
Yeah. Yeah, Tumblr has not. They should bring back porn.
Honestly, fair. Because now
That's what
that.
I think.
Do you want to know what's the only place that NSFW artists really can post?
AO3.
Yes, but also fucking Twitter. No one likes that shit. Everyone hates that shit.
Oh,
No one's like,
this
oh
is
yeah,
why.
let me purposefully use Twitter. Ugh.
Yeah, really. We're back to Destio. We got a little bit of Dreary and we're back to Destio. Wow, this is all like sad shit. I really wanted to
Meanwhile,
kill myself, didn't I?
I was gonna say, meanwhile, I just found a comic that ends with a bird in a bow tie. Look at him.
As
He's
it
such a
should.
distinguished gentleman.
That's so cute. Is it a Xerophil?
No, it's more Italian.
Oh, yay. Ugh.
This okay, you'll find this hilarious. Well, I'm gonna say this quick and we'll try to get to the episode. But this character's name, like his human name, is Gilbert, and he has a bird that he calls Gilbird.
That's so cute.
Like, oh, it's the cutest fucking thing. I always, for some reason, I think it's really funny that a couple, like several of the countries have like animal friends. France has a bird named Pierre, and I don't know why a bird being named Pierre is so funny to me.
That is hilarious. That is just straight up hilarious.
Meet Pierre.
Sorry. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is coming after this. That's what I expected. It's all the Legolas and Aragorn shit. Oh no. I forgot about that. I forgot about that phase. That was the thing. Oh.
All right, episode. Here we go. Okay. So, oh my gosh, it put me back to the top. How dare you? Okay, so
But
officially, this episode is season 2, episode 14, Triage. Uh, Aired May 19th, 2012, 8.4 out of 10. I think it deserves higher, but that is entirely my bias, and I'm aware of that. So we keep that
I
in
also
mind.
think it deserves higher. That was very good.
I win. The summary says Ratchet must learn to cooperate with the impulsive Wheeljack to obtain a powerful weapon, which Soundwave and Lazerbeak are also after. Close enough, I suppose. You kind of missed the big plot point that they decide to go with, but whatever. That works, I guess.
Yeah, whatever.
Relics, and we need to split up and find them. Da 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 da. Whatever. Ratchet is not happy about having
Yippee,
to
yay.
partner
Woohoo.
with Wheeljack, but here we are. Suck it up.
Correct.
um. So the episode officially starts, and all we see is Wheeljack just throwing a grenade around, just tossing it up and down like he's holding a baseball, and not an explosive.
Yeah, bro's a little insane.
Just a little.
Do
I know
you
that he's
want to
probably
die
being safe,
today?
but like, come on, dude. That's a bad idea.
But also, is there really any safe way to throw a grenade in the air and catch it multiple times?
This is very true. Probably
I
not.
feel like I think not. I think not. Eh. Oh my. My hip is
At least
cramping.
it wasn't real. At least it wasn't a character who what they showed the character to do was to pull the pin with their teeth, which you can't do. I would like to point that out really quick. You cannot pull grenade pins with your teeth. You will break your teeth. But what they were supposed to do is do that and throw the grenade, right? Somehow these
Right.
dumbasses got it backwards.
Oh no! Oh no!
They were fine, but like, what the fuck? How do you mess up that badly?
Was this real people or in a
No, I was
show?
saying this is a character. Show.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank God.
But you're just watching, like, how did you mess up that fucking badly? Like,
Yeah, that's bad. That's real
what?
bad.
God. Anyways. So, Ratchet shows up.
Blow off their faces.
And
Well,
the first
that's
thing
gay.
that Ratchet does is lie to Wheeljack's face immediately.
Of
Immediately lies.
course, why not?
Because Wheeljack's, oh, you needed some backup? Ratchet's like, if you must know, uh, Optimus thinks you need my supervision. Definitely. That's what he said. Trust me about that. Boo. No.
I think I can fix it. I think I can fix it.
And then we get
I
one
fixed
of
it.
the best interactions that these two ever have. I'm just going to read it verbatim. Wheeljack says, I'll be sure to be on my best behavior, Doc. Don't call me Doc. Whatever you say, sunshine. Hilarious. Love it. Perfect.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Perfect line. Oh, now see, now I'm imagining terrible things because my soul doesn't want to be happy. Imagining,
Terrible
are you dead?
things.
Okay, you got up. I didn't see you get up. I just saw you kind of flop out of frame, and I thought maybe you fell on the floor.
What horrible things that come from
I,
that?
I'm imagining Wheeljack straight up dying, just
Oh
being
my god,
like
of course you are.
calling Ratchet sunshine as he's dying.
God damn it.
Ratchet being like, "No, fuck you."
No! Fuck you.
So there you go. Now you get to think about that too.
Yay! I'm so happy.
I'm
They
gonna
needed.
disassemble this fidget cube.
I know that they needed the ship for like talking time and plot reasons and crash whatever, but still, I feel like you guys could have met up closer to the actual coordinates considering the
Yeah,
coordinates.
they really decided to go as far out as they possibly could and then fly there.
Yeah, I don't really get it at all, except for the fact that it was for plot reasons and I know that. Um
Yay, plot reasons. Ugh.
the time in the ship is spent just re-explaining that there are more coordinates in the icon database, but the Autobots only have access to these 4. They still need the rest of the database if they want to stay ahead.
Right.
So again, Wheeljack calls Ratchet Doc, and he gets mad about it. And then I ask myself, is Ratchet a doctor? Because he's always called a medic, which literally just means that he works in medicine, that's so helpful. That's so helpful, guys. Like, what if, yeah, I know he works in medicine.
Yeah.
No shit. I need to know what.
Where and how? Yeah. Cause like, when I think of medic, I'm thinking paramedic or army medic. Those guys are not doctors.
They're
They're
not.
not.
And like
They're not. They're
later
very
in the
good at what they do. They can keep you.
another character like usually refers to him as doctor, just doctor, not like anything else, just doctor. And professional.
Yeah, that seems questionable.
We know that in most continuities, Ratchet is the chief medical officer.
Right.
So, like, there would be an assumption that that could be a doctor, but also with the war, who knows that they didn't just end up with, like, a radiology intern.
Yeah, radiology intern. That's funny.
You imagine? God, you're stuck in the apocalypse, your only medical personnel is a radiology intern.
That um you'd be
God.
dead. That wouldn't work.
You'd be so dead.
You're more likely to have a veterinarian because they're used
Like,
to avoiding,
exactly.
bites and scratches and such things.
This is no offense to radiology interns, but in the case of the apocalypse, I'm
No,
going with the
fuck radiology
veterinarian.
interns. Fuck all of them specifically.
Where are my
I hate them. I hate
scans?
them all personally. Every single one of them. You're terrible. You're a bad person, and you should think about that. For legal
Uh,
reasons, this is a joke.
and also because I don't think you have anything personally against random radiology intern.
I don't know a single radiology intern. Not one. I don't think I've even been
Uh,
to a radiologist.
I
That
mean,
might be
if
a
you've
lie. I
had,
did have breast tumors.
I was gonna say, if you've had an X-ray, then like probably you have.
Yeah, I've had many.
Yay, we love breast ultrasounds. They're not at all weird.
They're super fucking weird, dude.
They're so weird. And they'll talk to you during it too, and you're just like, okay, well, I guess we're doing this.
Like, yeah, like full on hands on the boobs, just chatting away. I'm like, I know this is like
Yep.
your day job, but also this is
This
really
sucks for
strange.
me.
So can we not talk about like your other patients, please? Or the density of my breast tissue? Like, I don't need to know that.
You do need
Stop.
to know that, unfortunately. I
I
hate to
do
tell
need to
you that
know
is
that, but I
important.
don't want to know that. It's okay. I don't have any anymore.
True.
It's just
Okay,
muscle.
so
There's no skin. They took my skin too. It's just straight muscle.
they took my skin.
They took my
Um,
skin.
so they're in the ship, they're talking, and it's up like Ratchet makes sure to establish he is extremely capable of fighting.
Yeah.
I proved my mettle in the war for Cybertron. To which Wheeljack then
Okay,
calls him
Ratchet.
champ, which like, ouch.
that that is worse than being called Bud. Champ
Yeah,
is worse.
yeah,
It's
but
it's boss. Boss is good. Chief
yes,
is okay. Chief is best. Boss is good. Bud is not good. Champ
yeah.
is bad.
Champ
This
is
is
like,
my
yeah, okay.
yeah, okay, yeah. This is my analysis of male culture.
Analysis
My
of
one
male
of my
culture. That's
friends,
funny.
one of my friends calls me Bud. I'm like, I don't
Ooh.
know what this is about, but he's also 23 and I'm very much not old. So, I don't mind it. What are you doing right now? Okay. I'm glad
And
you're
then
having fun.
dude is just kind of universal.
Yeah, yeah. Dude and man are just like
Yeah.
chill.
Neutral.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, okay. Dude is chill, you're a guy. Man is formal, you're a guy.
no, but
Yeah, being like,
actually,
thanks, dude, is like, yeah, thanks for that. That was nice. Thanks,
yeah.
man, is like, thank you, boss.
I extend
Bro,
my
bro
eternal
is
gratitude.
yes. Bro is slang.
Which, if it's a case of he's making these grenades, how often does Ratchet encounter Wheeljack's grenades, or how similar are grenades to each other? I don't know anything about grenade anatomy, to be fair, so.
Grenade anatomy. I also know nothing about at anatomy. Anatomy. That's a word now.
Anatomy.
Anatomy. I need a nap.
Oh,
It's only
no.
8:30. I think I'm
um,
gonna go get a donut after this.
that sounds sick. Grenade. So when Raptors about this, the virus with a grenade inside of Lazerbeak, inside of Soundwave thing, he likens it to a turducken, and then tries to explain what a turducken is to Ratchet for about 2 seconds before realizing it is a fruitless endeavor.
Yes. He's like, this isn't gonna go well. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. You don't
We'll
need
talk
to
about it later.
know.
I realized, I probably should have realized this sooner, but a turducken, incredibly American thing. So
Oh yeah.
obviously, it's we would be the only people to come up with that. So if any of you are not from the US and you're wondering what the fuck a turducken is, I can provide
I'm so sorry
a
for
great
what
I can
Oshi is about to explain to you. I'm so sorry. You really don't want to know. You really don't.
probably not. So
It's an abomination. It's an abomination of nature, is what it is. And it shouldn't exist. It shouldn't,
okay.
and it should never be made again. God hates everybody, specifically for the creation of the Turducken. That's why he abandoned the earth. Okay? That's why he left us, because we created the fucking turducken. We said, here, let me stick this bird inside of this bigger bird, inside of this bigger bird. The birds don't need to be inside each other, okay? The only time that's acceptable is when the inside bird is in an egg.
Uh, so that is a simple explanation. I think the more in-depth explanation is even more disturbing, personally, because so it's exactly what it sounds like: a turkey, a duck, and a chicken. You debone all three of these. There are no bones in any of this situation. You
You
debone.
took their bones? You took their bones and stuffed them inside each other? I didn't know that you took their bones away.
They're all deboned.
What are they gonna do without their bones?
They're being cooked. It doesn't really matter now, does it?
That's
Oh,
that's
but
terrible.
it is
That's
a
terrible.
deboned chicken stuffed inside of a deboned duck, and that is stuffed inside of a deboned turkey.
You're just violating all of those birds. All of them. What kind of next level vor is happening here? And why am I involved? I don't want to be I didn't consent to this, okay?
Do you want to know what state it's come up? It can oh fuck! It was invented in.
Yes, so I can avoid it and then set the entire state on fire. If you say
I'm very sorry.
Pennsylvania, I'm gonna kill myself.
No, it was not. I'm very sorry to those of you who live in Louisiana. Silas is coming to burn your state down.
What? Why the fuck was it Louisiana? What are they I thought you were gonna say Kentucky or some shit. What are they doing in Louisiana? I was chill with them. They were fine. You're never
Um,
gonna catch me eating a fucking turducken. I hate turkey. I think it's the worst possible meat ever.
so
I
there
think like
is
I'd gain like sin. Like I'd just be unclean.
there is an English variant called a good duckin.
What the fuck is that? Is it
Uh,
what the fuck is that?
it's the same concept, except instead of a turkey, it's a goose.
No. Leave the geese are going to find you, okay? Geese are worse than crows. They will find you and they will kill you. Actually, they'll just harass you. They won't even kill you. The crows will fucking peck your eyes out. The geese will just honk at you and bite you and shit. Don't fuck with a fucking goose, okay? I feel like
This has
Brennan Lee
been.
Mulligan.
Yes, you sound like Brennan Lee Mulligan. This has
I
been
hope he knows that I'm thinking of him. And I
while
hope he's
talking about
proud.
turduckens.
Because what the fuck?
Uh,
He would hate them. He would hate them. Actually, I'm gonna personally ask him. I'm gonna go to his house. He probably already has a rant on this.
uh, well, this has been a rant about turduckens. I am extremely sorry for those of you who did not know what a turducken is prior to this. We are very inventive people. Oh, okay. Moving past the turducken. Ooh, okay. Um. So, Wheeljack is going to try and get the relic while the science nerds do their science nerd things. At this point, we've been watching Soundwave. He's already dug up the relic and now he has it. But as soon as he has it, he immediately gets sky attacked by Wheeljack. This is legitimately one of my favorite battles to watch all the time. It is very anime, and I recognize that. But I love watching it every time.
There's a reason anime is so successful. Why the fuck do you think I keep watching Sword Art Online, even though it's kind of bad? I just like the fighting. I just think it's fun.
Just like the fighting. Um,
I just like the swords.
I
And
just
there's a
like the
dragon. There's two
shorts.
dragons, actually. There are
Um,
only two? I think there's only two.
so the fight scene is very anime, but also it's one of my favorites because one of the most quippy characters is fighting the character that took a vow of silence.
Yeah.
It's very fun to watch. So they're fighting. I would like to point out, this is a wonderful time to point out, dual wielding katanas is a bad
Dual
idea.
wielding katana. Yes, it is. Are katanas meant to be one or two-handed? As in, they are a one-handed sword that you often use a two-handed grip for? I might have
Katanas
made that
are
up.
no, you're somewhat kind of correct. So katanas are a two-handed sword. You can technically use it
Okay.
one-handed. You don't want to.
Yeah.
But yes, we talked about this last episode. Just like long swords, katanas, two hands. There are other
Yes.
swords of Japanese origin that are one-handed swords or ones that are called 1.5-handed swords.
Ah, yes, I love those.
Katanas are not one of them. Two hands. So dual wielding katanas, a bad idea. It doesn't do much for you.
No, that doesn't really work.
Not only because they're two-handed weapons, but also because now you just have two offensive weapons. Dual wielding is awesome when you have offensive and defensive. Yes, you can be defensive with a katana because that's part of the whole point of a sword, but still.
Yeah. 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 It doesn't work super well. It doesn't.
It works if you know how to do it correctly, and that's not
Right.
often.
Correct.
The best type of dual wielding is when
Yeah.
your defense is just something that you just have to hold out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like a buckler. You don't have to do shit with a buckler. Hold it.
Hold it. Move it. That's it.
Bam.
If you want to get real fancy with it, you can do a shield bash.
I was gonna say you can punch someone with a buckler.
Yes. Yes, you can.
I feel like that's more of an ego blow than anything else, but still works.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Unarmed
We're
combat is a
talking.
thing for a reason. A punch is a punch.
Yeah, this is true. If we're talking like a buckler that's like actually metal, yeah, that'd suck. That
Yeah.
sucks so bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So Wheeljack headbutts Soundwave at some point. I love that Wheeljack's head is people call it a helm head, same difference. Is literally it looks like it was made for headbutting people.
It really does. It's like the never mind. That's a Borderlands thing. Is it? Why can't I think of what I'm thinking of? Wait, hold on. I got it. Nope, never mind. There's a
It's like he
vague
has a
image of a
battering.
thing. There's a thing in my head, but I don't know what the thing's from.
That's fair. It's basically he has a battering ram on his forehead, essentially.
Yeah.
So perfect
His
for
poor neck.
headbutts.
It's gotta be heavy.
Yeah, that's true. I wrote it's like having a club on your forehead.
Jasper! It's fucking Jasper
Jasper! Jasper! Steven
yes,
Universe!
from Steven Universe. And
You're so right!
once again, one of my favorite book quotes comes to save my ass. And this is paraphrased. What do you do when you're trying to recall something that you already know? You step out of the way and let your mind find the answer. Yes. That's what you do. You have
I
to just
like that.
step out of your own way. Let your brain do it.
Yeah. Move, bitch! So, Raph and Ratchet are about to upload the virus. However, for that to work, Lazerbeak has to be fully online, which will be a bit of a struggle to deal with.
Yeah.
So, at some point during the fight, Wheeljack is about to kill Soundwave. That is the important part here.
Yeah.
However, Soundwave grabs the relic, which is a sound-based weapon. Very fitting. Very lovely.
Very,
Literally
very fitting.
sound waves. Love it.
Yes.
Uses the weapon. So now Wheeljack is having less than a stellar time.
Yeah.
Not doing too great. So they're in the middle of uploading the virus. And Wheeljack calls Ratchet and is like, yo, Doc. And Ratchet is immediately angry again. But then Wheeljack just says, I'm sorry. And Ratchet picks up immediately, like, what the fuck's wrong? What did you do? What's going on?
Are you dying? Why are you hurt? Why do you sound like that? What happened?
Just because over the comments, he's literally just like, I'm sorry. It's like, the fuck?
The fuck?
The fuck?
The fuck is going on, dude?
So he's calling to warn Ratchet that Soundwave is on his way. And because I forgot to write this down. Soundwave is about to kill Wheeljack. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Soundwave is about to kill Wheeljack, but he got an alert that Lazerbeak was online and figured that was more important, so he just left Wheeljack. Fair enough.
All right.
My boy!
Father, help.
But
Are
yeah, as
you
we were just talking
winning,
about, the
son?
switch. Are you winning, son? But as we just mentioned, the switch up once Ratchet realizes that Wheeljack is not well is crazy. Just like, what's wrong? Where are you?
What happened?
Sounding
Immediate.
very
Oh
gay,
no.
Ratchet.
Very gay of you.
Very gay of you. You can be concerned for your friends, by the way. We're just being ridiculous.
Yes. Disclaimer, you don't have to be in love with people to care about them.
That's important to mention. I swear.
It is important to mention.
Um we then have this moment where it's like we see Soundwave and we see Ratchet see Soundwave. I don't know how Ratchet sees Soundwave that far away because we're zooming away for a long time.
I don't know that he really sees him. Does he
Well,
really see him? Because we were zooming for a long time.
I was gonna say he has to because then he says or let because Wheeljack says, I figure you have about 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Ratchet looks, sees him, and says or less. So like, how
right.
is your vision that good? Like I know you're a robot, but still,
That's a
we're
little
looking like a
crazy.
mile away.
That's yeah. You gotta have some crazy ass zoom on that camera. The camera being
Literally.
your eyes. Your eyes are the
The camera
camera.
being your eyeballs. Balls. Um, Wheeljack is no longer responding to Ratchet, which is concerning, but we don't have time to worry about that right now. Ratchet has to hide behind a rock with Lazerbeak.
Oh yay, rock. That's a great plan.
Rock. What a great hiding space. We're going to talk about Ratchet's hiding in a minute. I have some things to say in a minute. Holy shit.
He is very bad at it.
So the upload is finally done. He lets Laserbeak go. Laserbeak's flying like he's drunk, and a piece breaks off of Laserbeak. This will be important. Now about Ratchet's hiding.
It's not good.
First
It's
rule.
very not good.
Don't put your head above the rock you're hiding behind.
Yeah, that's not a good plan.
Second rule, if you do put your head above the rock you're hiding behind, don't duck away when they look towards your direction.
Your eyes are better at seeing movement than anything else. They will see the movement. That's why, even if you know that somebody is coming and they're a safe person, you look over anyway because your brain goes, movement over there?
So, fun fact, if you ever want to win at hide and seek, this is I I have fooled so many people doing this. It's real fun. You find an a really obscure place that you can hide the only things you really need to conceal are your face,
Mhm.
your hands, and
Mhm.
your feet because those are unmistakably human.
Yeah. Anything
Those are the only
else?
things
That's all right.
that's easy enough to deal with. So as long as you can have something that you can hide your head, your hands, and your feet behind or somewhat around, you're fine. And then even when you hear
Yeah.
people, don't fucking move. Do not move a muscle. Don't
No.
look at anything. You stare at the same spot and pretend like no one's even there. Most of the time, they walk right past you.
They don't even
You just
know.
have to erase your own presence, you know? I do it without
Exactly.
thinking a lot of the
Yeah.
time because I walk so quietly. I just scare the shit out of people at work because
Yes.
I just like I'm fully spaced out. I don't even know I'm real, and then I appear next to them. And they're like,
Literally.
"What the fuck?" It's so fun. You should do it. You should try it sometime. Just erase your presence, guys.
Erase your presence. Or if you enjoy a good dissociating session, do that. Because that's an also good way. Just
For that,
if you
yeah.
if you find a spot on the wall, stare at it. Just dissociate. Start writing a fan fiction in your head. It's a great way to distract
All you have to
yourself.
do is put your soul into your mind. As long as your soul's not in your body, nobody knows that your body exists.
I
This
mean,
is
that's
more of my
pretty
soul
accurate.
theory. Yes.
I mean, this is accurate to be fair. Um,
Just beware the backlash.
True. You will accidentally freak someone the hell out at some point.
And also maybe forget that you exist for long
That too.
periods of time. And that is
So
not
let's
good.
not. So we're going for disassociation, not depersonalization or
Yeah.
derealization. We're not going for either of those.
Dissociate responsibly.
Yeah, dissociate responsibly, kids.
And if you maladaptive daydream, for the love of God, don't try and dissociate because you will lose several hours.
Very true. Very, very true. As it turns out, building a fanfic in your mind to try to help you go to sleep, not super common.
Yeah, no. No, I mean I do that too. Sometimes I build multiple at the same time. Isn't that crazy?
Yes,
I'll have like three,
exactly.
a I'll have like one or two like long ones that I've been working on for a real long time, and then I'll just have a couple fun little
Mm-hmm.
things going on in my
Little one
brain.
shot.
It's not it's not good. It's not good for me, but it's okay. It makes me happy.
It's fine, indeed. But yes, daydream responsibly, dissociate responsibly, set yourself timers, maybe.
Drink responsibly. Don't ignore your timers when they go off, like I
Yes.
did earlier, because I said I'm gonna lay here and cease to exist for an hour. And then an hour passed and I said, I'd really love another half hour.
uh,
And then a half hour
Make sure
passed and I
we.
said, I'd really love another 15 minutes.
Make sure we take time to exist today.
Yes, please exist today.
Please exist. But yeah, Ratchet, for the love of God, get better at hiding. Somehow, Soundwave doesn't see him,
Yeah,
but whatever.
somehow.
He starts walking away,
It's like
but
if
then
your
he
sneak
notices.
skill is super high in Skyrim.
I think this is an example of if this was D&D, this would be a low stealth roll, but also a very low perception roll.
Yes. Yes, it would.
Like you rolled a 5 to hide, and they rolled a 3 to find you.
Yeah. It's bad. It's bad all
It's
across the board.
bad. But Soundwave starts walking away, and he realizes that that piece I mentioned that broke off of Lazerbeak is missing, and he wants that. He's trying to figure out where it went. As it turns out, the piece is right by Ratchet's foot, right next to it.
Yes. Of course it is. Yippee.
Yippee! So he deploys his tentacles, whatever the fuck they are, cables.
I don't know, but they're sexy.
I should have expected that.
Yeah.
Um, but they're just moving around. He doesn't go looking for it. He just lets us the cables like move around and be like, where'd it go? And the problem with that is that because Ratchet is behind that rock, he has to try so hard to avoid being touched by these cables. Because as soon as that happens, he's fucked.
He's fucked. Yeah.
He's done for.
Unless the cables think he's a rock.
Yeah, I'm not going to bet on that one. Wow, look at this
Probably
metal
not.
rock.
Some rocks are made of metal.
This is true.
No, they're not.
Usually,
They're not.
I mean, they're.
Are they? Is that how that works?
Some of them have metals in them.
Great. I'm half right.
But like,
and also mostly wrong.
I mean, there's a reason that ore exists.
Yeah.
So yeah, some rocks are eventually metal. He does. He grabs the piece, doesn't find Ratchet. Everything's honky dory.
All is well.
Why the fuck did I say honky dory? What the shit?
That was very strange. And I kind of hated it, but also I'm not surprised.
Fuck. I didn't even say it right anyways. It's technically hunky dory.
No,
but
you
who the
didn't.
Fuck says
That's why I'm
hunky-dory?
concerned.
When did I start saying honky dory?
I don't know, but it puts a lovely image of a very disgruntled goose in my mind. And I hope you appreciate that.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna look up where this originated from. Obviously it's American, but like from before that.
We talked about Columbus today at work. Well, really, I talked because we're getting Thanksgiving merch in. And I was like, Christopher Columbus is stupid and we shouldn't celebrate him. And one of my coworkers, and then I was like, sorry, that's a little political. And one of my coworkers was like, didn't he wasn't he not actually the first person to discover America? Wasn't it some guy? I'm like,
Leif Erikson!
there were already people here. There were
That too.
already people here. And they were like, yeah, but like the first European guy. I'm like, I don't know. There were already people.
That was Leif Erikson. First of all, it was not Columbus that found it first. It was Leif Erikson, a Scandinavian. But also, there were already people here. Also, if you want to get super technical, if you're going to get real technical, the land bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Walk.
Yeah.
No more land bridge. There we go. That's like, if you want to get super technical, the land bridge. That's how people got here.
Yes. The land bridge. It's a bridge made of the land because the oceans.
Yeah. Apparently hunky dory first of all could be from an older slang term hunk, which at the time meant safe or in a good position, like to hunker down.
Mm-hmm.
Has a very different connotation now, but
that is very true.
It seems like it's just some weird shit that we made up, really.
It really does.
Anyways, so after Soundwave leaves, Ratchet is like, all right, he did it. Wheeljack, what's going on? No response. He's like, ah, fuck. Starts driving after him.
Like,
shit.
It's like, shit, gotta go get my guy.
Gotta go get my guy. My husband is dying.
No, my husband.
I do have a fun theory to share at the end of this, but we'll get to that eventually. So, according to Megatron, because we see Soundwave bring it back to Megatron, and he's mad at everyone right now because so
Yeah.
far both Dreadwing and Knockout have failed to get the relic.
Yeah.
Apparently, this thing is called the Resonance Blaster. I like that. That's
Very
accurate.
good name. That is an accurate description of what it does.
I
In the
did try
wise
to
words
do.
of my lighting professor, we name shit what it do.
We name shit what it do. I would like to say I tried to do some research into sound weapons and stuff to do with resonance. I could not understand shit of that. Like, I've done research on railroad electricity systems. I've done research on medical issues. This over my head. Gone.
Yeah.
No clue how
Yeah.
it works.
Nope.
If someone could
Couldn't tell you. And I
explain
should know. And I will
resonance,
know soon. But I don't know right now.
I was gonna say, if someone could explain resonance and why it's such a bad thing that happens to the body, that would be great. But also, I have no clue.
Yeah.
Resonance Blaster.
I
So
know.
Megatron is comparing
I
his
don't care.
children again.
Yay. And also,
Hooray!
also, we're not going to ignore the knockout slander that is occurring right now because
Yes.
knockout, if we remember from the last time, is all fucked up because he got driven over by a train. His finish is
Yep.
fucked. His face looks bad. He's all scratched up. He's bruised. He's limping in. He's like, Megatron, look at what they did to me. And Megatron does not give a single fuck. He doesn't
No.
care. He's just like, knockout, you little bitch, you failed and I hate you. And Knockout's like, but look, I'm hurt. Don't you care? And Megatron's like, no, I don't
No.
care. And this is
I don't
important
give a
later.
fuck.
So
This
remember
is. So, yeah, it comes in. It's like, you failed? What the fuck? How is Soundwave the only one doing his job right now? All right.
that. Yeah,
Whatever. Cool.
calm down, buddy.
Calm down. So Knockout is then immediately told to examine Lazerbeak
Right.
because that's the only useful thing that he does according to Megatron.
Yeah.
And obviously, they very quickly find the grenade.
Yeah. Cue a very
Guess who
funny
gets.
sequence of Knockout freaking the fuck out.
Oh my god. We'll get to that because before
That was
that happens, we have
hilarious.
more Wheeljack, but we will come back to this because yes. Wheeljack is somewhat okay, but
With
Wheeljack
lots of
is
screaming in the
somewhat
background.
okay. Much screaming, much screaming. He's okay to his standards, at least. Ratchet is unconvinced.
Yeah.
So, as we said, they found the grenade and Laserbeak, to which Knockout immediately dives for cover. And
And
we
cowers
hear
there
his.
like a scared dog.
He does, but also we hear his armor rattling, and it's kind of adorable. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Like, his
he's
armor is
shaking.
shaking. He's shaking together, and you hear
Poor
it
guy.
rattling.
Poor guy.
Literally, no one else gives a
Poor
fuck.
baby.
That's the funniest part to me.
No.
Is no one else
Nobody else
cares.
cares. No. Megatron's like, dude, get off the floor. The fuck are you doing?
He's like, guess who gets to deal with it? And Naga's like, oh fuck, it's me.
Running and
No.
screaming while holding a live grenade.
I literally said, like, this is the worst way to handle a grenade. Running, nervous. He's like throwing it everywhere. Just screaming the
Like,
whole time. Just
buddy,
ah!
put it in a box. You put it in a explosion proof box.
Or just like, I don't know, chuck it into space. You're on a ship.
Or that.
Um. Okay. So while Knockout's dealing with that, Soundwave is going to continue decoding the database, which means he plugs into the system, which means we got him.
Yippee, virus worked.
Hooray. Ratchet, so back to Ratchet and Wheeljack. Ratchet tells Wheeljack, like, you need to come to base so I can actually make sure that you're okay. And Wheeljack's like, nah, I'm good. I'd
No.
like to fix my ship.
He's like, sir, what?
Sir, what?
Kindly,
He
what
literally
in the
says,
fuck?
what he actually says is, the only thing I require is some hull sealant. All right, dude.
I repeat, kindly, what the fucketh?
The fuck. What the fucketh?
What?
So
What?
Ratchet thinks Wheeljack, which crazy. First of all, Ratchet thinking Wheeljack,
Yeah,
kind of crazy.
wild.
But also, not
Didn't
Ratchet.
know that could
Wheeljack
happen.
pretends to be so unbothered by this, like unaffected. Doesn't care at all.
Yeah.
I know you care.
Yeah.
I know you care, Wheeljack. And as Ratchet is walking into base, Wheeljack finally calls him Ratchet.
Yay.
He's still gonna call him nicknames for the rest of this show, but
Oh,
for at
yeah.
least this moment,
As
they
he
respect
should.
each other for a second.
Yippee.
So on the Nemesis, Soundwave starts decoding, which activates the virus, uploading the entire Iacon database to the Autobot mainframe.
Yippee.
Yippee!
Got him, bitch.
Got him, bitch.
My phone charger.
Ratchet calls Raph a genius, and look how happy Raph is. Oh my god, it's my favorite thing. It's
Yes.
like, Raphael, you are a genius. And he's just
So
sitting
cute.
there like, he's just so happy about it. It's so cute.
Yippee.
Yay! Look at him go.
My
And
boy.
as you were saying earlier, we go back to Knockout, who is talking to Megatron. Do you want to talk about this?
So, Knockout is talking to Megatron. I forget exactly what they're saying. But
they're praising Soundwave.
Yeah. Megatron's like, look at Soundwave, my guy, who's doing a great job. This is what he's good for. And also, he's doing your job better than you. And fuck you. And Knockout
Basically
is not happy. And Megatron is like, just do your job, you stupid doctor. And Knockout is like, I'm not feeling very valued or appreciated here. And then the scene ends.
Specifically, at some point, Megatron says, and make sure to fix Soundwave's visor, which is like mildly cracked from when he got headbutt. Meanwhile, Knockout looks like he went to hell and back.
Yeah. It's like, the fuck?
The fuck? So yeah, Knockout was not happy with that conversation.
Knockout is scheming. He's scheming. He's saying, this isn't the place I want to be.
Eventually. That's going to be a long ways down the road, but eventually.
No, my boy.
I know.
Escape. Father help.
So, back with the Autobots. The bridge opens and Bulkhead's about to come through, and Ratchet is so excited to tell everyone the news. Devastation. Sadness.
Devastation. It is bad.
Sadness and devastation.
Bulkhead is on the ground. He is hurt. He is smoking. It is bad.
I know what happens. You don't.
I don't know what
You
happened.
don't.
For all I know, Bulkhead could be dead. He's not dead.
He's not. I promise. I swear he's not dead.
I know he's not. Nobody can
um,
kill off their guys.
I
That's
literally the
actually a
last.
thing I hate about most media nowadays.
Yeah, that's fair.
Stop being afraid to kill off your main characters. Stop it.
I
When people die, they
literally
can stay dead. They can stay
they can
dead.
stay dead.
They don't have to come back to life in some weird fanciful way. They can just straight up die. They can just
They
straight up
can
die.
just
You can kill
die.
them. They can die. You know what makes your
Zane is
story
an
better?
exception.
When characters actually die. What?
Yes, I said Zane is an exception. Zane Ninjago, that's funny at this point.
That is funny. If it's a bit, okay.
Yeah.
But also, kill off your fucking characters. I'm
Kill some
sorry,
characters.
Supernatural. You're not cool and funny and mysterious for killing off your guys and then bringing them back 3 episodes later. It doesn't make you fun. It's not an interesting plot device. We know it's going to happen. Just fucking kill them. You know what was good? You know what was fucking good? In Sherlock. BBC Sherlock, when Sherlock straight up killed himself and we got the entire thing thinking he was dead and we didn't know until the very end of that episode, and it was just vague descriptions, and we didn't know for certain until the next fucking season came out. I'm sorry.
No, I love that. That's good. That's the
But
thing, because
also,
there needs to
kill your
be
characters, kill them, murder them dead.
honestly, because someone brought this up, and I love this explanation specifically. Sometimes, so people want redemption arcs, right? And the thing with redemption arcs
Right.
is they have to be done correctly. You can't
Yeah.
do what Steven Universe did at the very, very end with the diamonds. Usually, Steven Universe is very good with redemption
No.
arcs. They fucked it up with the
No.
diamonds. They
Right.
fucked it up so bad.
They did.
You
They
can't
fucked it up really
have
bad.
you can't have everyone sing a song and chalk it all up to fucking bad family dynamics. You
Yeah.
can't blame colonization on a bad family dynamic. That's
No.
not how
No, you
this
can't.
works.
No.
So you can't do that. But you also don't want to redeem your character in the way that some people do, which is just they do a random, out of nowhere, self sacrificial act that makes no sense for their character, and then they die immediately after, kind of freezing them
Yeah.
in this state of like, now they're good. Sometimes, however, the only way to redeem a character is for them to sacrifice themselves, like to literally sacrifice their lives. But there has to be thought put
That is
behind
true.
it. Don't kill your
Yeah.
characters for the sake of just cheap death.
Right. Make it meaningful. Make it meaningful.
Make it meaningful, or if you're gonna have it be like background characters dying, do it the way some shows do and just have characters that you haven't met die. You don't need to spend some shows do this thing where like you spend half an episode focusing on this one random background character and you know they're going to die because you've never seen this character before and now they're getting all this screen time. It's
Yeah.
a dead giveaway that they're about to die.
They're dead.
Don't do that. It
Yeah.
means
And it's
more,
bad. It's bad.
actually. It actually means more if we don't get to know them. That makes it more devastating. It's a character that you never got the chance to know.
Right. And also, you can do that from the guy you already know's point of view. Like that's a thing that you can do in
That
cinematography, whatever the fucking words. You can see
yes.
from your guy's point of view what's happening. You can be like, shoot, we never met this person, but this guy knew him. Or shoot, we never met this person and this guy didn't know him, but this guy's the reason this guy died. The guilt, like
Ah!
that's all I have to say. That's actually not all I have to say. There's something else about redemption arcs.
No, please do.
You know whose redemption arc I really like? Bakugo's in My Hero Academia, and we're gonna fucking
Air.
talk about it because people are like, oh, you're a Bakugo apologizer because he was an asshole and he's a bully. Yes, he is. That does not change. He's an asshole and a bully kind of the whole time. You know what else he does? He learns and grows. He realizes, shit,
Boom.
I was the problem. We see other people be like, this guy's insecurity complex is the reason that he acts like this. Does that mean you get to be an asshole if you're insecure? No. You know what he does? He fucking gets better. He gets better. Is he
Bam.
great? No. Is he nice to his friends? Sometimes. Does he genuinely love and care about his friends? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, he does. Does he fucking apologize to Deku? Is he the reason he comes back? Yes. Yes, he does. He does because he's like,
Bam.
shit, I did this. Well, not really. He did it. But he's like, shit, this guy, I actually really fucking care about this guy. And this is my guy. And I don't want anyone else to have him. And he should come back to me.
Bam.
And so he fucking apologizes. And then, you know what he does? You know what he does? He stays better. He stays better
He stays
at an
better. That's
acceptable
the
rate.
point.
At an acceptable rate because he's not magically fixed. He didn't apologize and suddenly change. He's still an asshole. He still yells all the time. Is that because of his hearing loss? Yes. But he's still mean to his friends because you can be an asshole as a form of affection. I love my friends. Sometimes I bite them because they deserve it.
Yep. I will
Anyways,
say the other redemption arc that I really love is Zuko in Avatar: The Last Airbender. That is realistic
yes. Yes.
character development. He has a realization that he doesn't know where his morals stand. He chooses his own path. He takes forever to figure out what he wants. And when he does figure it out, he's not perfect at it. He kind of sucks at it,
No.
actually.
Yes. Make your characters be bad at things. That's another thing. Make them be
Please.
bad at things. And let them keep being bad at them. They can stay bad at it, actually.
Exactly.
Nothing more devastating than trying as hard as you can and still failing.
Literally. Oh my god. This is starting to sound like Chikoa.
What?
So there's this little this Japanese, it's not really little. There's a Japanese manga about this little creature called Chikoa. Um and I need to show you what this guy looks like. He's so cute.
Do we want to finish the episode first? Because we're like right at the end, and I don't want you to have to go back and cut all of this out later.
No, I'm gonna keep most of this because I enjoy our
Oh, okay,
little
cool.
side rants. Um,
Yippee.
okay, this is
This episode
this
should
is
be titled Silas loses his shit over random things.
this is the best one I can find. Some of the earlier panels are a bit rougher, but he looks like this. His name is Chikoa.
Oh,
Um,
he's so cute. He's so
he's very
cute.
cute. There's a moment
Alternative
where
episode name title: Silas's personal vendetta against the Turducken.
true. But there's a point in the Chikoa manga where they're studying for an exam, and Chikoa studies and he studies and he studies so hard, he tries so hard, and he still fails that test. And it's this devastating moment of like you're expecting nothing bad to happen to this little guy. You only want the best for him,
Right.
and he still fails after trying so hard. And it's just devastating of like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? Yes.
What do
Do
you
that to your
mean?
characters. Do it.
Do that to your characters, guys. Okay.
Make
Last
them
thing before we close
self-aware.
things out, my last note that I wrote on this page says, "You'll have to find out what happens next time, loser." That wasn't necessarily pointed at you, but
Hehe.
also, yeah.
Twas funny. What was your theory? You said you had a theory for the end of the episode. What was
I
your
do.
theory?
Okay, so gratitude.
Yes. Bro is slang. Bro is just, yeah.
Bro is either
Or
used exasperatedly, like bro, or you're a frat guy.
yeah. Yeah. Although I do say dude derogatory.
If we were to take the first G1 series, Ratchet and Wheeljack, which I've shown you pictures of. They're very blocky, they're very cute. I love them. If we were to say a theory that G1 is connected to Transformers Prime, which for those of you asking how that would be possible with them being on Earth, I can get to that. Just give me a second. But if we assume that that's the case, and Wheeljack just disappeared from Ratchet's life, because these two they're at each other's hip in the G1 comic. They're always together. They are such a married
Right.
couple. It's amazing. They're always together. If Wheeljack disappeared, okay, disappeared, and then just showed up on Earth, you cannot tell me Ratchet would not be like, you son of a bitch, where have you been? Where have you been? It is entirely this thing of like, imagine the Odyssey. Except when Odysseus comes back, Penelope's just been like, you motherfucker, get over here. I love you, but I need to have some words with you.
Yes.
It is. Have you heard, the moment in Madagascar where, like, Alex and Marty are running towards each other, and Alex just suddenly gets really fucking mad, and Marty's like, oh shit!
Yes, I do remember. I do
That
remember.
exact moment is what I imagine. They're so happy to see each other. It's like, I love you, I'm gonna kill you. Oh no!
Oh
There's
no,
that.
this is bad.
So
Oh
there's
no,
that
this is
theory.
bad. Yeah.
However, the other one, the more important one, personally to me. So we know that Wheeljack was in the Wreckers. We know that Bulkhead was in the
Right.
Wreckers. This is a group of soldiers. So
Right.
theoretically, let's say the war started, and Ratchet has been doing his best to help out medical stuff. And Wheeljack is sitting there, the engineer that he's always been, not feeling like he's doing enough. And he's
Mhm.
and he's frustrated and he's sad. He's watching people he loves die over and over. So he goes and he joins the Wreckers, and Ratchet doesn't want him to do that. He's just like, no, please don't. I don't want to see you die, because this is the Wreckers. A lot of them don't come back. These were all like really crazy missions.
Right.
He's like, I don't want you to join. Please, I love you. Don't do this. And then Wheeljack goes, anyways, and Ratchet is fucking devastated. Devastated. He joins the Wreckers. We will find out later. I don't know if we already discussed this, but I'm just going to say Wheeljack leaves the Wreckers at some point.
Got it.
I'm going to go with the vague answer of authority related issues, okay?
Yay.
So he leaves the Wreckers at some point. So he's just out there floating around. He ends up back on Earth. I'm just imagining Ratchet just going, you son of a bitch. Like, you know when someone's like so happy to see someone, but they're so sad that they left, and they're so mad that they left. Like, it's just this crying, like, I fucking hate you, you son of a bitch. Get over here. That sort of thing of like, just, I'm gonna kill
Yes.
you, tears
Losing their
pouring
shit.
down your face.
Yeah.
Yes. Losing
Yeah.
their shit in so many different ways. It's like, I hate you, you fucker, you left me, you abandoned me, you don't communicate with me for how fucking long, and you're alive? I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill you. Like, that's what that has to be.
Yeah.
That is where I've always sat on, like, what I wish would have happened, obviously.
That
It's
is
my
beautiful.
little alternate universe, and I love it. I love it dearly.
It is very beautiful.
I have found out recently, you know when you realize that you really like a very hyper specific situation in fan fiction, you're like, what does that say about me?
Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I had that recently.
Yeah. Oh, what was yours?
So, specifically, like, I don't know why, specifically the situation of circus found family. Specifically circus.
Interesting.
Specifically going from bad
Interesting.
family to found family. Found family is circus. I don't know why.
You
But I
just
love
want a
it.
collection of weirdos.
I do. I do want a collection of weird. That's probably what that is. I
Oh,
I
she
love a
said,
good
I need a
circusing.
queerphotic polycule of a bunch of freaks,
I
and
mean, kind of.
nobody can stop me.
No one will stop me. I listen.
Yes.
If we
Out on
started a
the streets
circus, all the
collecting
people that we would
strays.
add collecting shades. Of all the people we would add, half of them, their tricks would just be hypermobility freaking people out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here, let me dislocate my hip for you. It's so fun.
Everyone just watching like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah. I'll be a clown.
I'll be a clown. That's where we're gonna end it. Many side rants, but that's the usual around here. Nothing new, honestly.
Yeah, we're not surprised.
No one's surprised. Us talking? Crazy.
Whoa. Didn't know we could do that. I didn't know he could do that.
I
I was
wasn't
over on the
aware that was
fence.
something a person could do.
How did you get Hamilton and I got John Mulaney?
That's a
What
good
kind of
question.
switch up is that? That that's not the way it's supposed to go.
Just switch brains for a second.
Trans sold, transdar sold. Trans in this context meaning transferred.
Transferred.
Transferred
We
our
just did an
souls.
iCloud transfer.
Had to
I
upload
sold.
our memories.
Now you've got me thinking
That's
of
funny.
dream sharing from the Dark Crystal. What the hell?
Oh god, that's horrifying. You don't want my dreams. They're about Old Navy. They're terrible. I've had two I've had two types of dream actually I've had three types of dreams lately. Dreams about fucking working at an Old Navy, dreams about my ex, or dreams that I've lost something that I can't find that I'm desperately looking for.
Oh
It's
God,
terrible. It's terrible.
that
These
sounds
stress
terrible.
dreams need to go away.
Literally.
They're hurting my soul. They're hurting my soul.
All right. Well, that's where we're gonna leave it. Thank you guys for listening. I just checked our red circle, as in like literally 2 seconds ago. We have we've hit over 1,000 downloads on Red Circle. That is individual
Yay!
episodes, but still, that's
Yay!
awesome as hell. That's really cool.
Yay!
So, hooray! But also, thanks. I don't. Why are you listening to us? Let's be so for real. We're talking about some fuck shit over here.
Some fuck
every time
shit.
I realize,
Yeah.
every time I realize that people listen to us, I imagine that audio from Tyler the Creator of like, why should people care about Tyler the Creator? It's like they shouldn't. I'm actually not shit. It's tight.
Yes. It's yeah.
Every time.
That's wild. I don't think
It's
about it.
really cool.
I don't think about it.
That's fair.
It is.
But yeah,
It is very cool.
thank you guys for listening. We are on YouTube. We are on Red Circle, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. That's always the one I forget. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm always like, huh? What's that one? Where we put clips and sometimes memes. The memes are few and far between because that requires effort.
Yes. And the funniest,
No, I kid.
if you want the full Turducken Rant, oh,
The
that's
the
funny.
next TikTok video is just the entire
just
the
the
entire
entire
rant of the
Turducken rant.
Turducken.
That's
Oh goodness.
crazy. Uh,
So what'd you talk about
I'm
on your
gonna tell my therapist
Transformers
about that one.
podcast today? Oh, we talked about Turduckens.
Uh,
I thought it was about robots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It is.
It is.
Robots in the Turducken.
They're related, I promise.
They are. Yeah.
Um,
They're friends, actually.
they are. Oh my god, Friends with the Turducken is crazy. Someone should draw a
That
Turducken.
I don't no, no,
Manticore, but it's
no,
a
stop.
Manticore, but it's a Turducken.
That's no, 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 no. Bad, bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's just bad.
But make sure you guys
The
go and
only
check those out.
acceptable
No,
I'll
go for
wait till
it.
you're done. I'll wait till you're
No,
done.
go for it.
The only acceptable drawing of a turducken is if it's a chicken in a duck costume in a turkey costume. That's the only way. That's the only way it's allowed. Any other way is just a sin. It's a sin against Mother Nature. It's terrible. It's bad.
So make sure
Or
someone draws
or
that and sends it to us. Either one of those, please.
Yes. The only other acceptable option, you know how the click is gonna like do his three-headed Cerberus duck? That, except one is a chicken head, one is a duck head, and one is a turkey head. That is also acceptable.
Uh, you heard it here. Draw turducken body horror for silence.
No, not the body horror! Not the body horror! The other thing! The other one, not the body horror. Listen, I am a freak, but keep your animal vor off of my dash, okay?
Oh god. I'm gonna put that on your fucking tombstone. I might be a freak, but keep your animal vor off my dash.
It's gotta go in a quote book somewhere.
I hang on. I actually want to write that down because that shit's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I remember
That's
someone at
probably a
rehearsal
quote of
said
mine.
you can't be bald and have leprosy. You gotta pick one. Or is you can't be bald
Yeah,
and a
that
leper.
is.
Was it pick a struggle? Anyways, go check out those things. I think that's everything. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.